Assalamu alaikum viewers, I am Farrukh Nadeem here with a new tutorial today. This is going to be a very brief tutorial. Some colleagues have requested that I explain how to add a new tool to the tool database. Very easy and simple. The only thing you have to understand is that whatever tool you want to add to it, you have to create its cross section. That is, you have to create its cutting profile. So for the cutting profile, I'll give you a little practice. First of all, you take a drawing sheet. I took a drawing sheet of 3 inches by 3 inches. In the middle, I placed its datum point. Click OK. After clicking OK, you need to create the same shape here as the one in your tool. If I talk about a roundover, I placed a picture here showing that there are 2 types of roundover bits. One is this bit you can see here. This is a roundover bit which has a sharp corner at the end. And the other roundover bit is this one, which has a flat edge at the end. You can also see the approximate dimensions here. It has a 2-sort flat area at the bottom. The total width is 3/4 of an inch and it has a 2-sort radius. In this way, its height is 3/8 of an inch. All right. If I talk about this bit, it is also a roundover bit, but it is called a point cutting roundover, meaning one point comes to 0. For example, if you look here in this picture, it comes to a perfectly sharp point here. Now, the way to draw it is like this. An arc comes from here to here. And then from here, this flat area comes down. Now this size will be counted as well as this height. So if I want to draw this in Aspire, the method is very simple. You just need to draw a circle. For the circle, I take the circle tool from here and I have set its radius to 0.5. After setting the radius to 0.5, take the line tool. I started the line from here, carefully passing through the center and then extended it outwards. After that, I trimmed this side and I also removed this line as well. Now, you need to move this object and place it precisely at this edge. So if you look here, we now have an arc with a 0.5 radius. After that, starting from this edge, I drew a line upwards, which will be 0.125. You can set this value in delta y. Now, you have to decide whether to keep it as 2 slots or 1 slot. I'll set it to 0.125. Meaning this line is 1/8 of an inch. So a single slot line has been drawn. After drawing the single slot line, you need to join these 2 lines together. As soon as you join them, you'll have a single object created. This is basically the cutting profile, which is your tool. If I mirror it here, you'll get an idea. Look, I'm mirroring it from here, duplicate it, and see this forms the shape of the tool. But you only need to make one side, not the other, and that too, the right side. Keep these 2 things in mind. You have to make the right side from the center and it should be made inward, not upward, meaning you shouldn't draw any line at the top. Select this line. After selecting the line, you need to go to the tool database. As soon as you enter the tool database, you'll see that the options are available here. Click on Add New Tool to create a new tool, and here you need to go to the Form tool. I have selected the Form tool. As soon as I selected the Form tool, you can see that the shape of the tool has been drawn here. We created one side and it automatically drew the other side here. In the tool form, you can set its size. Look here, we had set the point to 5. So it automatically set its diameter to 0.5. So what was the purpose of giving the exact measurement? It was so that, as you can see here, the form tool automatically assigned the value and named it 1/2 inch. If you want, you can edit this and write something else. But otherwise, it has updated it automatically. So you don't need to edit it, just let it update automatically. After updating, we kept its unit in inches. And as for its flutes, I am adding 2 flutes here. Then you need to go to its create setting. All its values are set here automatically. And if you want to change these values, for example, if you want to increase the spindle speed, you can do that. If you want to increase the feed rate, you can do that as well. If you want to increase the plunge rate, you can do that too. If you want to assign a tool number, you can do that as well. Click apply and then OK. Now we don't need this anymore. The reason is, even if I delete it, the form tool is still available in your tool database under Imperial. So here in Roundover it has, within the Imperial tools, right here on the outside, there is a form tool, and you can also add this form tool into their categories. See, I moved the form tool, and within the form tool category, I placed this tool into the group that was created for it. And here you can see that this tool is already present. This is a roundover. And here it is. So this is the same roundover that we were looking at earlier. If you want to create it as well, you just need to draw this edge and this edge from the half, and it will appear here. It will appear. And you can change their values. See here, the value we set for the form tool is now shown Here these are the values for the round over. So in this way, we can easily add them to any shape here. Let me give you another practice right here. I'll come out of this. We want to add another tool here that we are creating for a special purpose. In other words, our job requires it. So we are making that tool. Here, I have taken a circle with a 2.5 radius at this point. We create this circle in the same way, or the object that we deleted here a little while ago, I am taking that same object here. There was only one thing I specifically mentioned to you about this. The line cannot go inward for the return. So here I will place an arc. Look, I have placed this arc and I will adjust it with the help of the node. See, like this. Now if you set its exact value, it will be much better. See, this shape has appeared. After that, from here I set this line in dynamic X to 0.125. Here it is. And then I set it 0.125 upward. So now I will trim this line from here. See, as soon as I trim this line and join this object after joining, close it. So now this is the profile. Now look at this. When the border is created from this, it will be formed in this way. Meaning the border will come here. And look, I selected it, went to tool database, and just like before, you have to create a new one. In new, you will select it here as a form tool. And see, the tool has now been created here. So this form tool is in your list. You can add as many flutes as you want here. It has automatically added this one here. And after adding all these settings, click apply and then OK. And now I'm taking this form tool and placing it in the form tool group. See, this tool has now appeared inside the form tool group. We also created this one. So my brother, in this way, you now understand this geometry as well. In this way, you can save any tool into your tool database. I hope that in today's session, you have also learned how to add a new tool to the database. Now, I would like to request all of you to make sure you perform these exercises and share them in our SeatCamp Gateway WhatsApp group so that others can also join you in these activities. And this skill can reach as many people as possible. These techniques can be highlighted. Jazakallah, please remember me in your prayers. Allah Hafiz.